Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me okay. Okay, Bernice can see and hear me okay. Bernice, you are welcome. Those joining us, please let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Our Gerard can see and hear me okay. Great. 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 I can see Prince, Amari, Suri, Elizabeth, all watching. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. And let us know where you are connecting from. And if it's your first time, let us know. Frank is watching from Kumasi. Frank is watching from Kumasi in Ghana. Boache is also watching. Let's know where you are watching from and if it's your first time. Awa is watching from Cameroon. Awa, you're welcome. You're welcome. Today, somebody was complaining to me that every time I exclude Cameroonians from my posts, I will say Ghana time and Nigeria time. I don't add Cameroonian time to it. Forgive me. I have to find out the Cameroonian time. I'm familiar with the Ghana and Nigeria time, so forgive me. Bernice is connecting from South Africa. You're welcome. How is South Africa today? Orlando is watching from Liberia. It's my first time. Orlando, you are welcome. You are welcome. We are having people from all over the place. Cameroon, South Africa, Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana. That is great. Great to see all of you. Great to see all of you. So Cameroon is also 7. Okay, so Cameroon is the same as Ghana. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Awa. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'll make sure that I don't only state Nigeria and Ghana. I will add Cameroon to it. I'll add Cameroon to it. It's now, yes, you are right. You are right. Because we have moved our clock back 1 hour. You are right. Oh, you see, I should have corrected that. Now people are going to come on at 7. Oh, you are right. You see, anytime the clock changes, we get confused. We get confused. Oh, Godwin, thank you for noting that. Yes, we've moved back 1 hour, so it's 6 rather, not 7. It means Nigeria will be 7 rather. So Cameroon, Ghana will be 6. Okay. Okay. Or Cameroon's own is different. Our is Cameroon 7 now, because it is 6 in Ghana now. Okay, so Liberia is also 6. So Liberia is like Ghana. Okay. Okay. We will sort it out. We will sort it out. We will sort it out. Thank you for drawing my attention. Okay, so Cameroon is 7. So Cameroon is the same as Nigeria. Okay, good. 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 I'm getting it now. Phyllis is watching, and Moro is also watching. Let me know where you are watching from, where you are joining us from. South Africa is 8 p.m. Okay. Wow. So we have 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Good. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. Alicera. Alicera. I like the name. Alicera, where are you connecting from? Let us know. And if it's your first time, let us know. Alicera. Okay, so like I said, today is going to be a day for you to ask all your questions. Any question that bothers you ask, we're going to try and answer it for you. Whatever the question is, once it borders on traveling, we will deal with it. So today is going to be all yours, all yours, all yours. Let me say that I'll be creating some content on the lottery, because the results are about to be released. I will want to prepare those who applied. If you applied for the DV lottery, I want to prepare you. You see, when your name is picked, or the results come and you see your name, it doesn't mean that you are going to get a visa automatically. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that you have been picked for the first round. As to whether you get a visa or not, you need to justify. You have to show the embassy or the consulate why they need to give you the visa. The fact that you were picked doesn't mean that you automatically get the visa. So that is the trick here. And so I'm going to spend some time to get materials or prepare content for those who fortunately will be picked, how they can prepare so that they can get the visa. Because a lot of people get picked, but they don't get a visa. So it's not automatic. It's not automatic. So be watching out for those videos and write-ups. I'll be doing that. But if you have a question about it, you can ask today. Today is going to be your day. So as we are on, try to invite your friends. There are people who think the time, because the time has changed, might not be aware that we are on now. So invite them, let them know we are on. We missed 1 hour, so we are on now. They should come on. So start sharing the link with your friends. Share with them. Let them come on. Let them come on. Let's share with them now. Let's share with them. Let's share with them. Godwin, how are you doing? I see you there. Godwin is on. Yeah, Godwin is on. Okay. So let's invite our friends. Let's share. I see Mukhtar, Malaika, Haji. I see all of you are on. Let me know where you are connecting from and if today is your first day. Yeah. I see Eben, my boss there. Eben, I've seen your message. I'll get back to you. I've seen your message. I'll get back to you. Yeah. Just been a little bit busy. That's why I haven't responded. But I've seen it. So Eben, forgive me for not getting back to you. I'll get back to you. Today or tomorrow, you'll hear from me. You hear from me. And those on YouTube too, we see you. We see you. See you. YouTube, Facebook. We are live on both. We are live on both. Moro is from Ghana. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So, like I said, today we will open the floor for questions. If you have any question, anything bothering you, you've heard something you want to clarify, this is your time. Let's do it. Let's do it. If anything, as we are going on, anything comes up, I will talk about it. Yeah, I will talk about it. Like I said, yeah, those who participated in the American lottery, I'll be working on you, getting you ready for your visa. Because when you are picked, when your name is picked, it doesn't mean that you are getting the visa automatically. No, it's just the first step. So you need to be able to show why they should give you the visa. And that's what I'll try to help you with. So let's go. If you have any question, please put it in the comment. Let us deal with it. Let us deal with it. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I'm getting here. Let's see what I'm getting here. Orlando, I see you put a question, but I think it landed on the wrong place. When you say what is the requirement and the financial benchmark, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Because there are different requirements for different things. Different requirements for different things, and financial commitment, different benchmarks. So, what do you need clarification with? Mhm. And put it in the comment below this video. Below this video so that I will see it. If you send it as a message, I may not see it. Mm. So if you can make it clearer, then we can answer it. When you say requirements and benchmark, what are you talking about? So let's say, for instance, you are going on a visit, or you are coming to visit in the US. If you are coming to visit, the financial requirement is not the same as coming to school. You get it? If you are coming to school, the financial requirement is higher than coming for a visit. If you are coming for a visit and you are coming on your own without anybody inviting you, then it means that you need to take care of your plane ticket in and out, take care of your hotel accommodation, take care of your ground transportation when you arrive. You need to take care of all your travels around, the things you go, your shopping, whatever, your food, all those things you need to take care of. So you need to make financial arrangement for all those things, which will then show the amount of money you will need for your trip. You get it? But if you are coming to school, it means that you need to make provision for your school fees, for your accommodation, for your food, for every other thing. So the commitment at that level will be higher than coming to visit or something, or coming for the conference or any other thing. So depending on what you are coming to do here, will depend or will determine the financial commitment that you will need. Also, if you are coming to visit, the requirements are different from coming to school. You get it? If you are coming to school, you need to be able to show that you've gotten admission and you have enough money to take care of at least first year of your study. If you're able to prove that, then the US government through the embassies or through the school is going to give you the I-20, which you are going to use to apply for visa in your home country. So the requirements are different. In all this, one thing is very important. The government of America will want to know if after your stay in the US, you are going to go back to your country. That's one major thing that the government will want to see to be able to give you the visa or not to give you the visa. And there are ways to prove that you will come back to your country. Once you do those things, you are likely to get your visa. So Orlando, I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it helps. Otherwise, you can ask whichever question or clarify it so I can give you a better answer. Put your questions in. Let's see. Unless, of course, you don't have any question, you are all good. If you are all good, then it makes the work even easier. It means that everybody is good. Then, yeah, that's better. I'm checking the comment. It looks like nothing is flowing in the comment anymore. Can you guys see me? Am I still on? Am I still on? Can you see me? Can somebody tell me whether they can see me or not so that I know that I'm on? Okay. Susanna says yes. It means you can see me. Yeah. So you don't have any questions. You are all good. You are good. We can end today's session. Everybody is good. You don't need any clarification about anything. Don't have any question. You are all good. Nasiro says that you can see me feely. Wonderful. I can also see that you are there. So let me know if there are no more questions, we should end. We can do that. But if you have a question, I'm here for it. I decided to give today to you to ask every question. But it looks like everybody is good. It looks like everybody is good. Godwin, I think you have to check. I think most of them are still open. Yes, most of them will be open till the end of March. Till the end of March. So you can check the schools. Some may even go to April. Yeah. Some may even go to April because I know there are some people we are working on right now that some of them are waiting for their passport and others. And we have until like ending of March to submit them. So schools are still open. Schools are still open, Godwin. Benny says that if you get a visit visa, how can you change your status? What do you mean, change your status? Are you saying that you've gotten the visitor's visa, either B1 or B2, you are in the US, you want to change your status? Is that what you mean? Benny, is that what you mean? Let me know. Okay, Awa says that I wish to ask, I did not succeed to travel with a girl I win the American lottery. I don't know if I win again, they will complicate me at the embassy. Okay, so I don't know if you are the same person I talked with about this. It looks like it might be you. The your situation is a bit interesting. Let me ask, were you the primary applicant? Okay. Were you the applicant, the main applicant, or you were the attached person? That will also help to be able to know what to do. But your case is a very complicated one because right now in the US system, your name is there as being the husband or the wife. I think the husband. Our wife is Gerard. So it's okay. So your name is attached as the husband of the other person. So it makes it complicated that now you are going to apply again. Because your name is already in the system, if even you apply, they won't pick your name. You are disqualified because you've already won. You see, that's your complication. You've already won. Why are you applying again? So your case right now is more of a legal issue than a process issue because you were picked, You went through the process, you got the visa. Maybe you didn't get it, the other person got it, and the person came, was supposed to. Unless, of course, you were not attached from the beginning. If your name was not part of the application from the beginning, then you don't have much problem. But if your name was put in during the lottery application as the husband and you won, then it makes it a little bit complicated. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Please let me know. So Naziru is saying, what is overstayed visa? Overstayed visa, like the name says, is you have gotten a visa and you overstayed. There are several laws that govern overstaying. When you overstay your visit or your time in the US, it means that, for instance, let me break it down. You apply for a visa, you got maybe 5 years visa. 5 years, the 5 years is the value of the visa or the period of the visa. But within that 5 years, the American government will break it down for you how many times you can enter into the United States and go back. We call it multiple entry. Most of the time is 3 months. So with your visa, when you enter into the US, you are expected that at the end of every 3 months, you go back to your country and then come back again. So if you come, for instance, in 3 months, you don't go back to your country, you have overstayed your visa. It comes with different legal consequences. I have, I think, 2 videos on that on the platform. You can check 2 videos on it. You can check, because now what the government can do is to jail you or kick you out or both, whatever. They can do so many things legally if you overstay. But interestingly, in most cases, they won't say anything to you. They won't say anything. They will wait for you to exhaust your 5-year visa. When you exhaust the 5 years visa and you try to apply again, then they will deny you. They will deny you for overstaying, which means that you are not coming back to the US again unless you are able to prove to the US government that it was because of this circumstance. Maybe when it was time for you to come, you fell sick and you have proof from the hospital that shows that you were sick that time. That's why you didn't come back to your country, or your country was not safe for you to return to. So there are certain exemptions under which they will allow you, to overstay. So I always advise my people, when you get the visa, make sure that you don't overstay. Overstaying can affect your visa in so many ways. Make sure, if even you had the opportunity, you come in, you have opportunity to do something, make sure that 3 months you go back. When you get to your country, the following day you can come back. Once you go and come, you are good. Don't overstay, because it will affect you. The US government will give you rope. They will let you overstay, keep overstaying, so they will be able to build a case against you. You get it? So please don't overstay if you get a visa. Don't overstay if you get a visa. It is very, very important. Don't overstay. Nasiru, have I answered your question? Does it make sense? Let me know. If it doesn't, let me know. Veronica says that I'm present. Akushika. Ghana, we used to have this lady who was a newscaster called Akushika Akwe. I just love the name. Yeah. Awa says that he sent me a message. Okay, I will check the message. I will check it after our session. I'll check it. Magda Venji says, kindly tell us what is required when filing DS 260. You need your passport information. You need your financial information. Everything that you want the embassy to know will go on the DS 260, because most of the time when you present the DS 260, that's what they are going to use to do the verifications and everything, your financial commitment and everything, whether you have enough money to support yourself and all those things. They are going to check. Never think that the information you put on the DS 260, they are not going to check. They will check. They will check. And because mostly it's about your family, it's a family thing, they will send people to go and check. I've received calls from the embassy and from the US government asking for information about people who have mentioned my name one way or the other. They want to know whether we know the person. They will check everything. If you put an address on the form, they will check if the address is correct. I think those who have been on the platform for a while, I told you about the guy whose document, the address they put on the document was fake, because the agent who did it for him was trying to scam him and put a fake address on. He too, he didn't know the address was fake. He took it to the embassy. The embassy, I coached this guy for the interview, and he was hip. He went there, answered the question exactly the way I taught him, and they wanted to give him the visa. The woman wanted to give him the visa and asked him about the address. He didn't know it was fake, and he kept mentioning the same address. He says the woman asked him about the address like 20 times. He just wanted the guy to change the address, but he didn't know it was fake. So they told him to go and verify the address and then come back, apply again and come back. You see, so they will check. They are going to use all the information that you have on your DS 260 or even on your DS 160, wherever, to do the verification. So all them, for there are a lot of questions they will ask you on the form. Make sure you have all those information before you start applying. Make sure, mostly your financial backing. Financial backing is very important to them, whether you have enough funds to support yourself. I hope that makes sense. I hope I don't have the exact questions on the DS 260 to tell you, but I think when you are filling, mostly they will ask about your background information, your family record, your financial record, those kind of things. They will ask all of those things to verify. To verify, it's like the DS 160, but DS 260 is mainly family form that you have to fill. Akwesi says that I'm a first degree holder and want a scholarship for a master's program. Everybody wants scholarship. Everybody wants scholarship. I made a post about schools that are offering full funding for doctorate programs. Most of those schools also fund master's program. Because I was focusing on PhD doctorate program, that's why I didn't mention masters. But most of them also fund master's program. So you can check those out. But depending on the class that you got, whether it was first class, second class, third class, whatever, that will also factor into the fact that you are going to get scholarship or not. You get it? But you don't get scholarship before you go to school. You have to go into the school. You have to get admission before you can apply for scholarships. So first things first, make sure you get admission, and you get your visa. Most of the scholarship requirements will require that you show that you have admission. You get it? If you don't have admission, why do you need scholarship? That's the question. You know. So first things first, make sure that your grades are good enough to get scholarship. If you have your GPA is around 2.5 or 3, you shouldn't expect that you are going to get a merit scholarship. Now, let's say you are around 3.5 getting to 4.0 or whatever. It puts you in a very good position to get a scholarship. That's why I always say that if your GPA it's not excellent, go through evaluation. You get it? Let evaluation push you up a little bit to help you. You get it? So, Akwesi, it is not a cut and dry thing. Depending on the master's program you want to do, some master's program comes with funding, others do not. You need to seek external funding. Most of the universities also have their own financial aid system that they give to students once they get admission. You can work to get assistantship. There are several factors, there are several opportunities for funding. So don't make it to your destiny. I need to get scholarship before I can go to school. It doesn't work that way. You have to put in your application, everything, make sure you get admission. Then you think about scholarship and funding. Most of the universities will give you some kind of funding. Some full, others half, others 10%, depending on your qualification and what you put in your SOP. You get it? So, Akwesi, look at what you have and then work with it. I have several videos on the platform that talks about these things. So look at it. Unless there's something particular you want to. I hope this answers your question. Akwesi. Yeah. Okay. Jira says that she was the one. Okay. So I know your case. Nasiru says that I was given 6 months. Can I stay for 5 months? No, you can't stay for 5 months. You can't stay for 5 months. When you look on your passport, well, don't let me say you can't stay for 5 months. Don't let me say that. Your 6 months means that either you apply to attend a conference or something, or your visit. It's your first time. Maybe that's why they gave you the 6 months. Look on your visa. It will tell you how many times you can enter the country with the 6 months. Look on it. It will tell you. I don't want to say anything from here while I have not seen the visa. Your 6 months visa, I don't know. They will tell you on it if you can stay the 6 months at a stretch, or you have to return after 3 months and come back. So look on it. Lena, look on your visa. When the visa on the passport, look on it. You see that they've written on it how you can enter and re-enter. So look at it. If you see it there, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so your name was put in the application as the husband. That makes it a big problem. You know. So you should have gone with her. You should have gone with her or sign a legal contract with her. You know, there should have been some legal binding so that she couldn't stage you like that. Right now, she has put you in jeopardy. Like last time I told you, your situation requires maybe a lawyer or something here in the US to pursue your case for you. So your situation is a little bit problematic. The person has really hurt you. That's a big hurt that the person has hurt you. Now, anytime they put your name in the US system, your name will come up. Your name will come up as a husband to the person here. So you can't tell them to give you a visa. You already is in the position to have the visa. You get it? All that the lady has to do is to bring you. I really don't know where you got into before this problem happened. You should have gone together. I think one thing you can do is to send an email to the embassy and tell them that you were supposed to travel with this person A, who you had the visa with, but due to certain issues. Are you listening to me? I'm trying to carve something out for you to use. Send an email to the embassy. Tell them you were supposed to travel to the US with your wife this date and that. Due to certain circumstances beyond your control, you couldn't travel with her. As a result, the time for you to travel or the time for you to come for an interview passed. You want to travel now. What is the process? Send them an email and see what they will tell you. Your case is a bit difficult, but there is always a way out. There is always a way out. So send them that email, and then let's see what happened. Let me know what happened, and then we will see how to move from there. Yeah. Saint says that I'm looking forward to doing a master's in electrical engineering. Any good recommendation according to cost? What was your class? What class did you get? What class did you get for the electrical engineering? Because you are in the engineering field, it is possible you can get a university that will give you good scholarship. But with engineering also comes certain requirements. In most of the engineering area, they will want you to have GRE or GMAT, something like that. There is case by case basis. Not all universities will require them, but you need to do your research. If we know the class that you got, if you are within 3.5 upwards, you stand a good chance of getting a good university with good funding. So after the session, you can send me your transcript. Let me look at it. 3.5. Okay. 3.5 is not bad. 3.5 is not bad. Yeah, 3.5 is not bad. If even you evaluate it, it might go to 3.7, which will be good. So let's see. I hope your grades are consistent, reflecting the 3.5. There is no situation where you had a D or F, you have to rewrite. So things like that. All those things, they look at it. If you have a situation like that, it means that your SOP need to be tight. You get it? So that they know that, oh, this guy, he really was serious with his academics. So Saint, let's work on that. You are good. You should be able to get something good for for electrical engineering. Yeah. Okay, let me see. What's the next question? You Mojo say I live in Holland. What happens if your job experience information in Canada? I don't understand the English. Write it well. Mm. What happens if your job experience information in Canada visit visa is not the same in USA visit visa? I don't understand. Mojo, can you please take your time, write your question, break it down. I don't want to assume. I'm sorry, but my law background makes me always want to understand the question before I answer. I'm sorry, but take time, break it down, uh, and then let's answer it. Let's answer it. Let me understand you. Naziru says that on my I-94, I came in on 26 November 2023. Admitted until 25th May 2024. So it's like a year, almost a year visa. Is that it? Or November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 6 months. 6 months. Yeah, so if your I-94 is saying so from 26th November to 25th May is 6 months. So if your I-94 is saying 6 months, it means that you can stay for 6 months and then go back. Naziru, you get it? Because it is the I-94 that will tell you your how many times you can go and come, or when you are admitted and you need to leave. You get it? So you work with what is on the I-94. Alaji, does it make sense? So work with that. You can stay for the 6 months and then you go. But make sure you don't overstay. That's what I'm saying. If you look on your document, what it tells you, you work with it. Don't go beyond it. Don't go beyond it. Good, good, good. Okay. What do you mean? I was not yet signed. Well, I don't understand that. How do I get a lawyer? You did not sign a legal document. Okay. So that's what we're saying. That puts you in a complicated position. You get it. It means that you need to get a lawyer. How do you get a lawyer? You need to search. And there are immigration lawyers here in the US who will charge you and help you. So they may even go to the person and drag the person to court for you. You get it? But that will involve a lot of money. It will involve a lot of money, to do that. But it is your best shot, because right now the person has made it impossible for you to travel to the US. You get it? The person has made it impossible for you to travel to the US. If you were not on the application and the person said that, oh, when I get the visa, I can add you as my husband, and didn't do it, then you don't have a problem. But your name is in the system as a husband. You see, your name is in the system as the husband. So that makes it complicated for you. So how do I get a lawyer? Search for immigration lawyer in US. Possibly an immigration lawyer in the US who is from your country, who understand what you are going through. There are a lot of lawyers here who can help you. So search. I think I will look out for some for you and see. I'm not promising you that I'll find you a lawyer, but I will help you with that. and see if we can get somebody who will be reasonable, because it will involve a lot. It will involve a lot. Uh-huh. Okay, Saint says that any help regarding accommodation, staying out on inside campus, which is best, and how much should one budget for when coming? It is not static how much you should budget for. But the good thing is, depending on where you've gotten the admission or the school, depending on where the school is, it might be better to stay on campus or stay outside campus. Some of the community or the university environment, it is expensive hiring a accommodation outside the school than staying on campus. In other cases too, it is cheaper to get some accommodation outside the school. You get it? So it depends on the school that you get admission in, But most of the time, I tell students that for your first year or first semester, stay on campus. Be on campus for your first semester or first year. It helps you to contain yourself within a very specific space, so that you use that period to acclimatize yourself with your environment. You get it? But right now, I'm building a network here in my state right now to help international students when they come, because we have situation where international students come and they suffer because they don't know anybody, what to do, where to turn. I'm trying to build a network with resources so that when they come, there is a support system in place to help them to kickstart their life as students here. When you find yourself in that situation, then I'll be able to help you get accommodation with another person to share, so that you don't pay much. You pay little, you get a place to stay, so you will not be under pressure. So all these things, like I say, it's a case by case basis. That mainly, if you are talking about accommodation, it's mainly the school. Which school did you get admission into? Then we'll be able to talk about that. So if there's something specific that you are working with, let me know, and then I can advise you on it. Saint, I hope that is okay. I hope it makes sense. Freaky Frank, what a name, Freaky Frank. Okay, Freaky Frank says, I currently have admission, but bank statement is my problem now. I need about $50,000 bank statement. Any recommendation? I don't know which country you are in, but I personally don't know how to help you with that. But people are getting the bank statements. There are places that you are able to get bank statements. Some of the banks even provide bank statement at a fee. So search, do your homework, ask. A lot of people have gotten it, so you can get it. I just don't know anybody, for instance, in Ghana who can do that for you. But from those people we've been working with here on the platform and others, they have been able to get it. They've been able to get it. So if there's somebody on the platform right now who was able to get a bank statement, if you can provide our brother with help, how he can get a bank statement, please reach out to him and see how you can help him. Make sure it is genuine. You don't want to get a bank statement that is fake. You will lose your admission and they will ban you. So don't do that. Make sure it is genuine. Please make sure it's genuine. Everything that I try to teach my people is above board. Don't do any sneaky thing. The embassy, they know all the tricks in the books that people use. So don't try to be smart. Don't. Do it right the first time and get it right. It will help you. Nanaya Omako says that I hold first class HND in mechanical engineering. first class in mechanical engineering, and I need a scholarship to do my bachelor's in the US. Okay, so you are first class. You should be able to get scholarship. But like I said earlier, scholarship is not the first thing you ask for because it doesn't work that way. Nobody is going to give you scholarship before you apply to the school. It doesn't happen that way. You apply to the school. If you get admission, then you think about scholarship. So you don't put the cart before the horse. It doesn't work like that. So first of all, find a school, apply. Depending on the SOP you write, the school itself might even give you the scholarship. You don't have to look for scholarship anywhere. They might give you funding because it's first class. First class is good. You stand in a position to get funding with first class. You get it? So it is how you approach your application and the investment you make into the application itself that will put you up there to be able to get the funding. So Nanaya, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I hope you are going to take advantage of that. Don't be thinking about the scholarship. Think about getting admission. With your first class, target 5 universities. Do that. Target at least 5 universities. Put in your applications. At least one of them will give you scholarship. When you go to the platform, look at the schools that I did for the PhD people. Go to those schools and look at their bachelor's degree programs. Most of them give funding. So go and do that and target at least 5 of them. At least 5. And you see what will happen. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Nana, let me know if it makes sense. Diana says that I want you to help me apply for my PhD in catering and hospitality. Okay, catering and hospitality. Okay. WhatsApp me after the session. Send me a WhatsApp and say that you are the hospitality PhD lady. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Oh, Ben is in the house, huh? Ben is in the house. ECG is killing you in Kaswa. Oh man, this power thing in Africa, man. I can't believe it. That power can be taken off the grid like that, Here in America, if you take my power without any explanation, I can sue you and get a lot of money. If they want to take the power, they will send you 1 week notice and tell you this day between this time and this time, we will take the power off for maintenance because something is happening in this area we need to take care of. They will give you advance notice for you to prepare. If it is because of a storm that happens and then power goes off, immediately, it doesn't last long. They have to restore it back. And then they will have to come and explain what happened to you. You have to explain what happened, that the power went off without your knowledge. You get it? Anything can happen. Since I came to the US, my house, I haven't had power cuts before. Since I came to the US, my light hasn't gone off before. You see, so I don't know, but it's an experience. That's why I always say you need to come and experience it yourself. Come and experience it. It's lovely. It's lovely. Yeah. So sorry, Benjamin. Sorry. That's what I can say. Okay, Mojo says that if you apply for Canada, okay, so you are trying to explain your question. Let's see. If you apply for Canada visit visa, and the information You fill the form, there is not the same information you fill in US visa application. What happened? I've taught you about the 5 nations that share your information. Canada and the US share information. Anytime you put your visa application in for Canada, the information automatically is shared with the US. So they have your information in their system too. It's shared with UK, shared with Switzerland, Australia. So they also have your information. You see, so the moment you go to US to apply and you put your information in, they will see it. Unless, of course, the picture and the names that you use for these 2 countries are different. You understand what I'm saying? If the names are different and the pictures are different, then they are different people. But if the picture is the same as the one you put in Canada's application, but the names are different, they will see, because the picture will match. The system will try to scan the picture and then it will show. Then it will flag it and say, why does this same person have 2 different names? They may not say anything to you. They may end up, they will wait for you to come for the interview. When you get there, they will ask you. If you are not able to defend or prove to them or justify why that situation happened, then they are going to deny you. So I don't know which information you are talking about that are different, but you need to be ready to defend why you have different information on the 2 different things, because it will show in their system. It will show. If it has to do with maybe date of birth or something, all you do is get an affidavit to change your date of birth to sue and say it was a mistake. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going? Yeah. But if it is fundamental error, it is something that shouldn't be different and is different, then that creates a problem. So check it out. If it is something you can change to reflect that difference, then do it, so it doesn't put you in any jeopardy, because they will ask you. That information that you gave to Canada has been shared with the US. So US have that information. They have it. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. Freaky Frank is saying he's from Ghana. Okay, I get you. Okay, Godwin, do you have some good news for me? Okay, we'll talk after the session. What do you? Okay, I will try and look for one for you. It's about the lawyer. Okay, we'll see to that. Remind me, please remind me, because I have a lot of things going on. People are always on me, so if you don't remind me, I might forget. Okay, Frank says thanks. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Okay, Nanaya, good. I hope there are a lot of videos I have on the platform. Look at them. Most of them will answer your questions. Nana. So check it out. Okay. Bidemi, you are now coming. Bidemi is now coming. Bidemi. We've answered some questions earlier, so you can check them out. But I think you are good. Most of the things we've talked about are things that you are familiar with. Yeah. So Bidemi, I think you are good. You are good. Mojo, what do you mean by work experience? What do you mean by work experience? So Awa is saying that, what if I have a chance to come for a conference or visit? You see, the issue is that according to the American embassy or the American government, you are supposed to have a green card. You get it? You are supposed, according to the system, according to the system, you and your wife should be in the process of your green card. If your wife has her green card now, it means that you are supposed to have your green card too. If you don't have it, why? Why should you be given a conference visa or a visitor's visa when you are supposed to have a green card? You see, it raises a lot of questions, red flags. What is going on here? So they won't give you that visa for visit or for conference when you are supposed to have a green card. You can try. I'm not saying it's not possible because I don't know what they are thinking, but from experience, I'm telling you that it will be difficult for them to give you a visitor's visa or conference visa when you are supposed to have a green card. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Your situation is a bit complicated. They might not allow you to come for a visit or conference. They might not, but you never know. I think your best shot now is to fix that problem. Get the lady to give you what you are supposed to be giving. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. So prepare yourself for a battle. If you really want to come to the US, prepare for a battle. You may end up spending a lot of money to fix it, but it will be worthwhile. Because when you are able to get in here with your green card, the sky is the limit for you. It gives you everything you've ever dreamed of. So I feel bad for you. I really feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. You shouldn't be put in that position. But hey, it has happened. Things happen. It happens. Puachi says that I have been offered admission into Illinois State University, and I was hoping if you could guide me to apply for my visa. That is not a problem. If you have the admission, have you been given your I-20? Do you have your I-20? Puachi, do you have your I-20? You need your I-20 to be able to apply for the visa. Without the I-20, you can't apply for the visa. And they will give you the I-20 when you've submitted your bank statement. So do you have that? Do you have your I-20? If you have your I-20, applying for visa is not a problem. And one reason why I keep saying that, if you're applying for school, target at least 5 and put in. The question is, I want you to answer this question for me. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer it for me in the comment. So what it says that you have not gotten your I-20 yet. Now applying for graduate assistantship. Hope to get by May, then proceed for the I-20. Okay. So they are assuring you that you can get assistantship. If you get assistantship, you might not need a bank statement. So, okay. So, but you will need the I-20 before you can apply for the visa. So try and get that first, and then we'll take it from there. Let's say that you apply to one university and you get admission for that university. And then your friend also apply to 5 universities and get admission into all the 5 universities. Then decided to pick one of the universities out of the 5. You go for your interview, and then your friend tells them, I got 5 admissions, but after studying and looking at all those things, I decided to go with this particular university. but you have only one admission. Who do you think that the university will see as serious? Okay, yeah, I think these two people, this person is serious. Who do you think the embassy will consider serious when it comes to giving one of you their visa? Answer it for me. Let me see what you think. Let me see what you think. Okay, so Boati says that they have assured me of getting the graduate assistantship. Okay, then that's good. That's good. Then you don't have to worry much about bank statement. Depending on the type of assistantship they will give you, some of the assistantship covers everything. Some too will only cover tuition. If the assistantship covers only tuition, it means that you have to make provision for your personal assistance, your accommodation, your living expenses, all those things, which will also need a bank statement to prove that. It can be your own bank statement or a sponsor. If it is a sponsor, then you are talking about affidavit of support. You get it? So you need to think about that too. You need to think about that too. If the assistantship covers only tuition, do I have assistance or do I have a bank statement to cover my expenses? Because they want to see that. On the I-20, is going to show the university has given you assistantship. That covers 20,000 of your school fees for the first year. Your expenses is 14,000. So you add us the expenses to the tuition, it comes to like maybe 34,000. If they take the 20,000 out for the tuition, you are left with 14,000. How are you going to cover the 14,000? They want to see. So think about that as you are waiting for the assistantship. Think about that. If they give you only tuition, how am I going to fund my expenses? You will need that. You need to answer that question. Mhm. You need to answer that question. Boache. Mhm. Exactly. Boache, the one who apply for 5 universities, they will see him as more serious and give him the visa. That's why I always say don't settle for only one university. You can do that, but your chances are better if you apply to more universities. Most of the universities will waive application fee. So it doesn't hurt applying to them. And the information that you use to apply to one university, you just have to modify it a little bit to apply to the rest. And you'll be good. You'll be good. Yeah, you'll be good. Okay. Yeah, Godwin. The embassy will consider the one with the 5 universities, and had admission. Yeah. So I always encourage you guys, apply to more universities. It doesn't hurt. I know somebody who applied to 20 universities, 20, and all of them gave him admission. All of them. Then he had to sit down and weigh how much funding is each one giving me, which one is better with the funding, all this, and then decided on one. You get it? When he went to the embassy, they didn't even ask him any question. They just gave it to him. 20 universities, guy, just go and study. You get it? Yeah. So make life easier for yourself. Some of you see the application process so difficult, you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, nobody will do it for you. You get it? You have to do the hard work. Do the hard work. Put in the work. Spend the time. Put in the work. Once you have your information for one school, the rest is easy. You just tweak it a little bit and use it for the rest. So it is the first work that is difficult. The rest will become easy for you. I hope I'm making sense. Let me know in the comment if I'm making sense. Let me know. I want to be sure that we're on the same page. If you are just joining us, let us know where you are joining from. And if it's your first time, let us know. And I'm waiting for your questions. So put your questions in. Andy is watching. Let us know where you are watching from, Andy. And if it's your first time joining our live session. Emmanuel Kono is joining us from East Legon. Ali Tajak is watching. Let us know where you are watching from. Let us know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time. Godwin says that I'm making sense. Thank you. Good. Those on YouTube too, I'm seeing you. I'm looking at you. So everybody is showing here. I see you all. Nanaya Sabia, hello. Nanaya, where are you joining us from? Let us know. Let us know where you are joining us from. And if you have any question, put it in the comment. Let me see you. And then as you are watching, just tap the thumbs up and the heart. Let me know you are alive. Let me know you are alive. Ansem Good is watching. Ansem, where are you watching from? I know this is not your first time. Ansem, I think Ansem is watching from Nigeria, so I think so. Ansem, you are welcome. Bidemi is dropping and coming. Okay, good. Let me see your questions. Ansem, good evening. I think DS160, you should be able to save it for later. I think so. I think there's that option to save it for later. If you do that, then you can review it. If even you finish, before you submit it, they will ask you to review before you submit. So you can do that. You can review it. Unless you are saying that you want me to review it before you submit. Let me know about that and then we'll see. I think it's possible. Oforiwa Amanfo is watching. Let us know where you are watching from, Oforiwa. And if it's your first time, let us know. Okay, you must say it's me. You want me to review. Okay. Send me a message after the session, and then we can arrange so that I can look at it. Yeah. Okay, Bidemi, send me a message later. Let me know what it is. Oforiwa says that it's first time watching. Oforiwa, you are welcome. I hope that you benefit from this. Everything we do here is to help you, is to benefit you and to help you come to the United States without going to go to somebody who will scam you. And we want you to have the knowledge so that you're able to do what you have to do and do it right. So we are taking questions. Right now, we are taking questions from you guys. Whatever is bothering your mind, what do you want to know? You want to travel to the United States. What is your question? What is it that you want to know? You've heard something. You want to clarify. You are in the process. You need explanation about something. Ask your question, and then let's see how we can help you. And I have a lot of resources on the platform. If you are not following the page yet, please do so that when I create content, you will have access to it immediately. So do that. And then let me hear your questions. Put your questions down. You can also go back and watch the video if you think you have missed a lot, so that you know the questions we've answered so far. So any question, anybody has any question, that you can put it in a comment so we can deal with it. No more questions. If there are no more questions, then we can say that we've done a good job. Thank you, Godwin. Thank you, Godwin. We try make sure that everything we put on our platform is genuine and very important to help you. Yeah. Yeah, for you. So I think we answered that question earlier on. But the thing is, it's not a cut and dry thing to say that if you are coming to the US, you should have this amount in your bank statement. It depends on the kind of visa you are going for. Even when it comes to the kind of visa, it depends the category. For visit, the B visa, we have two types of B visa, for business and for pleasure. Under pleasure, we can have one with invitation, one without invitation. All of them will have their own requirements when it comes to money in your bank statement. If it is school, it is mostly straightforward. The school will give you the amount you need to pay, and you must have a bank statement that have that amount in it. You get it? So it depends. It's all a matter of the particular situation you find yourself in. So for you, I don't know which visa you are trying to get. If I know which visa you are trying to get, then I can make suggestions for you. But when you go on the platform, you see that I have videos answering specifically those questions. Each visa and how much you should plan for, So you can take your time, watch them, and see if they help you. If they don't, send me a message. If you also can put in exactly what visa you are thinking about here, we can talk about that too. You must say that you have a format for sending cold emails to professors regarding assistantship. Of course, we've done that a lot, and it helps. It's always good to send a cold email. That's one of my foremost suggestion to my students, everybody. When you do the application, they will give you admission counselor, somebody to help you. That person has been paid or is being paid to help you succeed in your application to get your admission. You need to use that person. If even before you start the application, you want to make sure that you stand a chance of getting admission, you can send cold emails to professors and all that. So whichever you want, you can let me know. I can send you some sample code emails that you can use. Yeah. Okay, forever. Do that. It will help you do that. Yima, I hope I've answered your question. And I can see that the video, only 2 people have shared the video. Let's share. Let's share. If you have not shared it to your contact or your WhatsApp group or your Facebook page, please do that. Let's share it so that other people will have access to what we are doing. Yes. Yeah, I only see 2 people who have shared it. We are more than 2. Right now, I see 11 people. Do that. If you have not shared it, please do. Okay, Bidemi is saying that what is cold email? Cold emails are emails you send ahead of time. You know, they are not exactly in response to a particular thing, but you are using that email to solicit for information or to onboard somebody to help you with something. So, for instance, you want to apply to a university to do a course. You want to know if you get into the university, you get scholarship or not. You want to know if the opportunity for you to get admission is high. You can send an email to the department you want to go and study in, the dean of that department. You send an email asking, introducing yourself, what you want to come and do, the program, and your interest in the program, how they can help you to get it, how they can support you financially. Is there any opportunity to get assistantship? Those kind of information. You send it ahead of time before you even start the application process. Then the university will get back to you, the dean or whoever, and say, oh, yes, we are looking at admitting maybe 200 people for this program. If you get in between this day and that, we'll give you funding. Let us see your SOP. Let us see this. Send me this. Let me look at it. That is what the cold email is. You send it ahead of time for a specific reason based on what you are looking at. It's exploratory. Let me use that word. You send the email to explore. To explore. Yeah. And people who send cold emails most of the time, 70% out of it, they get good response. Yeah. Ansem says that my network is bad. Sorry. That is why you need to come to America, man. That's why you need to. Bidemi, I hope I've answered that question. I hope it makes sense. I hope it will help the people. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, Bidemi, I hear you. Just let me know. Okay, Yima, the mock interview. Yeah. I told you to remind me, and then you forgot. Hmm? I think I have a video on interview. Check. I have a video on interview where we did samples of questions that they will ask you and the answers that you need to provide. I think I remember we did something like that. Check. If it's not on the platform, let me know that we will do something like that. Yeah. But I remember I did one of the sessions we did interview questions and answers. Can somebody remind me? Maybe I don't remember, but there are a lot of videos there. So remind me, we can do that next week. We can do that next week. If you remind me, we can do that next week. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so you want me to use one of you as the guinea pig? That won't be bad. That won't be bad. At least we put you on the stand. I ask you the question. You tell me your answer. If it makes sense, then we take it. If it doesn't, we see how to correct it. Something like that is what you are talking about, Ima. Yeah, Godwin is saying we have done something like that. I didn't use somebody, but it was personal information. Yeah, but we can do what Yima is also saying. Yeah, we can do what Yima is saying. Where I put one of you, maybe Godwin, I'll put Godwin on the stand or Yima himself. I'll bring you on the screen and then I'll ask you a question. You answer. If it's good, we take it. If it's not, we polish it, see how you can better answer it. Yeah, I think we can do that. And how many will want something like that? If you want something like that, let me know in the comment. Give me a yes in the comment. If something like that is good, give me a yes in the comment. Vero, God bless you too. God bless you too. So Ansem says that apart from the steady route, which is another good way to come to America because the rate is killing. 1,650 per dollar. Wow. That's crazy. 1,650 per dollar. Wow, that's crazy. Ooh. Yeah. So answer. Whichever way you want to come, you spend money. Whichever way you want to come. That's why I always say that traveling is expensive. Traveling is expensive. Traveling is not cheap. Traveling is expensive. If you want to travel, it doesn't matter where you want to go. If even you are traveling from Nigeria to Ghana or Ghana to Nigeria, it's expensive. It depends. So traveling is expensive, but whichever way it is, if you are determined to come, it is good. You come, that money you have spent, you will get your money back. So I mean, whichever, but let us answer the question. Apart from school, which other route can you use? You can come to the US through visit. You can use the B visa to come to the US. You can come through conference. If you are a teacher or a nurse, you can come through work. There are opportunities for teachers and health professionals, but they come with special requirements. It's not just like because you're a teacher, you can just come and work. No, you must meet certain requirements, and they are high criteria requirements that you need to meet to be able to. For instance, if you want to come as a teacher to come and teach, which there are opportunities for that, you must have a degree in teaching. and have at least 9 years teaching experience. You get it? And you must be teaching in the STEM program, science field program, or language, or special education, or elementary education. Those criteria. So you might be a teacher, but not have that kind of experience. Then it doesn't work for you. If you are a nurse, for instance, and you want to come and work here, I have a whole video for nurses on the platform. You get it? You must have a degree in nursing, have at least 10 years experience working in a high caliber hospital, in the emergency department of the hospital. The hospital you are working in should be tertiary hospital. You get it? And you should have written your NACLES. You see, so these are the requirements. If you don't have that, then the reason why I always say that school is your opportunity to come is that if you're a nurse, for instance, and you are fortunate and you get admission into a program here, even though you may not have your NACLES or have those kind of experience to meet the requirement, because you are a nursing student here, you get the opportunity to work in the hospitals to build your experience. And most of them will pay you to work. You get it? So as you are going to school and doing those work, you write the NACLES. So by the time you finish your school, you have written your NACLES, you have the experience already in the system, and the hospital will be ready to hire you. The same apply to all the other professionals, teachers, for instance. That's why I keep emphasizing school. School. It's not because if you want to come and work, listen, if somebody send you a message and say, hey, we have a program here, there are work opportunities in the US, fully sponsored, all that, it's a lie. It's a lie. Anywhere you see that, the person want to scam you. US doesn't do that. I'm telling you. If anybody says, oh, we have a fully funded sponsorship, H1B program where you come, we'll get you everything to come and work in the United States and all that, they are lying to you. They will scam you. That is not US. For other countries, fine. I don't know about that. But if they say US, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. US will not just come and say, we are employing people from Africa to come and do this work. We already have enough people here. But all the same, there are a lot of other job opportunities here. But they won't sponsor. A company will not come and pay thousands of dollars to come and employ somebody from Africa to come and do a work that they can find somebody here to do for almost a quarter of that amount. You get it? That's why I always say, get into the system. When you come, the opportunities will be there, especially if you come as a student. Ansem, so I hope I'm making sense. There are several ways you can come to the US. There are several ways, but you will need to meet the requirement for those. You can come to the US if you have a fiancé here. If you have a lover in the US, you can use that to come. That's why I did a session on that, how to get a fiancé here to use as a means to come. I did a whole session on that, how you can use that means. Go and check it out. The ways to come, there are a lot, but all of them come with requirements. All of them can require requirement. So if somebody says that, oh, we have opportunities here, hey, come, we are going to send you to the US to work, fully sponsored, another thing, it's a lie. And some say, is it possible to change a B1 or B2 visa to work visa or study visa easily in the US? No, it's not easy. It can be done, but it's not easy. You see, B visa is a visit visa. So if you come on a visit and you want to convert it to work visa, it means that you found a company that is ready to hire you. When the company hires you, the company is ready to sponsor you. Now, this is where the tricky part happens. The company cannot just sponsor you, or it doesn't happen automatically. When the company agrees that they will sponsor you, they need to put in application to the US government. And then it is the US government decision to either accept or not to accept. Now, when the government accepts the sponsorship, then they will process it. But even that, it does not happen immediately. Unless, of course, the work you are going to do for that company is such important that if it delays, America will suffer. You get it? Maybe you are an expert in some field that America need that expert so urgently that if they don't approve your visa or change your visa, it's going to affect America. It is in those cases that America will take that serious and make it an urgent. Otherwise, they are going to put that request in a ballot and then pick and see if they will want to accept that sponsorship. Then they will start working on it. Even that, it can take up to a year or two for that to be approved. You get it? So it is not just easy to change your destiny. In most cases, the government will say, let the person go back to their country and then we'll work on it. When it goes through, then they come. So you can change your B visa to work visa, but it is not easy. It is not easy. Ansem, I hope that answers your question. It can be done. It can be done. People do it all the time. People do it all the time, but it is not that easy. If the company, your visa is urgent to them, then they will treat it as urgent. If it is not, they will add you to the pool. They will add you to the pool. Mm-hmm. And for school, they will not easily, you cannot easily just change it from B visa to F visa. They can allow you to do some courses, but not as a full-time student. They call it non-credit courses. You can do that if you are visiting. You got here and you saw a course and you want to do it. They can let you do it, but not as a full student where it comes with benefits. You get it? Yeah. I hope I'm making sense. Ansem, let me know. Oh, okay. You say I'm making sense. Good. I see Ken, Temi, Echo, Opuni. You are all watching. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time joining our live session, let me know. I also see Comfort, Oluwaderi. I hope I'm mentioning the name right. Forgive me if I'm not. Let me know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time, let us know. Okay. I want everything we are doing to be beneficial to you. That's why I'm giving all this information. So don't come on this platform and learn all this you are learning and still go out there for somebody to scam you. Please. That would be very, Very sad. That would be very sad. If you are on this platform, it means that you've learned to shine your eyes. Like my people will say, shine your eyes, Oga. Okay, Temi is watching from Lagos. Temi, you are welcome. Okay. Opune is watching from Agogo, Asante Akim. Okay, Agogo, Asante Akim. I've been to Agogo before. Yeah. Akwa Kosapon's place. Yeah, it's Akwa Kosapon. Am I lying? It's Akwa Kosapon. Yeah. Yeah. Any more questions? Any more questions? We have 15 minutes. So if we have any questions, let's put it. Let's work on it. Those who have not shared the video, please share it. Share it with your friends on your Facebook page, WhatsApp group. Share it. Because I'm looking, only 4 people have shared now. Only 4 have shared. Okay, Ansem again says that, is it possible for a white lawyer to file an EB2 from the US under 6 months? It's possible. It's possible. It is possible for them to file an assessment. Like I'm saying, it all depends on how urgent they see the application or the petition. It all depends how urgent they see the petition. If they see it as serious, they will treat it as serious. You get it? They will treat it as serious. So it's all about how serious they see it. If the work is very important, that they need you, they will treat it as urgent. But the lawyer is the fact that the lawyer is white doesn't change anything. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Whether it's a white lawyer filing it or it's a black lawyer filing it. The importance is on the urgency. You get it? So it's not because it's a white lawyer who is filing, that's why it's going to be an assessment. No, it is not the status of the person. It is the status of the request. If the company that is want you to come and work for them, treat it as urgent, then it can be treated as urgent. Even for some, it can be under 3 months. It can be under 3 months, depending on how urgent it is. For some, they will let you be in the country while they process it for you. 90 days. I've seen some that has happened within 90 days. You get it? It's all about how important the requirement or the job is. Yeah, I get it. I get you, Ansem. I get you. Yeah, what I'm saying is that the EB2 visa is about how urgent it is. It's not about the work. You have the work, but is it urgent? Demanding that we treat it as urgent. That's where the issue comes from. If it is urgent, they will treat it as urgent. 90 days. 90 days. Otherwise, it is as and when they process it. You get it? So if you want to go that route, make sure that it is urgent. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. Any question? Any question? Any more questions? Any more questions? Thank you. Thank you. Ansem love all my answers. Thank you. Yeah. I want to make sure that you understand and you get it. You see, I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't like beating around the bush. That's why most of the platforms don't like me, but that's fine. I want to make sure you get the truth. You get it right. Get it right the first time. So that you don't go and make mistake and then have to go and try and apply again. It makes everything complicated for you. Mhm. If you go, you apply for a visa and they deny you, when you are reapplying, it's difficult because then you need to prove to the embassy that the reason why they denied you the first time, you are fixed it. That problem is fixed. And that is very tricky. That's very tricky. So I always encourage my students, get it right the first time. So you don't have to go back and try to fix anything. Do it right the first time. Opuni says, I want to know if I can come to US with H3 visa as a nurse and my employer file for me as a fire rookie. You're a fire rookie. I don't know why the US want you to come as a fire rookie, as a nurse. Because like I said earlier, if you are coming to the US as a nurse, you need to meet certain requirements. If the hospital or your employer who is filing for you in the US sees you as a required person that they need, yes, they can do that. You can come with whatever visa once your employer is filing for you everything. But if the criteria or if the category is a fire rookie, I'm a bit concerned. Why would you want to be applied for as a rookie? Because as a rookie, we have a lot of rookies around that can be used. Why should we hire a rookie from Nigeria or from Ghana? Eric, why would they want a rookie from Ghana whose fire system is even not good? You get it? If you are going to be a fire rookie who is so important, then you should come from a background where your fire system is par excellence. But I know from experience that Ghana fire system is nothing to write home about. I'm even not sure if our fire people knows all the fire drills. You get it? So if you are coming as an emergency person in the fire system and you are coming as a rookie, it kind of, I may be wrong, but let them file for you rather as a pure nurse rather than as a fire rookie. Unless, of course, I'm getting your question wrong. You get it? Unless I'm getting your question wrong. But if what I'm reading is what it means, then I will say that let them do it for you as a pure as a pure as a pureness. Mm. But once it's H3 and you are coming as a trainee, then that component of training must be there. You get it? They must prove that you are coming to be trained. But if they are, because as a rookie, you will be working and at the same time going through the training. So which is which? Are you coming under nursing training or under fire training? It's a bit complicated in your question. Unless Opuni break it down for me. Separate your question into two for me to understand. Ask one in the nursing area and the other in the fire area. Let me see if I can understand it better and give you a better answer. Mm-hmm. Opuni, can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Because if it is even the employer, I don't know if you are talking about the employer in Ghana or the employer in US. Since it's a training exchange visa, is there a collaboration between your employer in Ghana and the employer in the US? Is there some exchange agreement that they are doing? If it is, then you don't have a problem. The two employers will make sure you get the visa. That is not a problem. But if it is an employer in the US here who want you to come as a trainee under a special training exchange program, then we have to prove that that exchange is relevant and needed to establish some kind of collaboration between Ghana and the US, because there are a lot of those programs too, exchange programs that are going on that you can use to come to the US. A lot of exchange programs. The US government and Ghana government do a lot of exchange programs that people take advantage of. The US embassy itself has in Ghana or other countries have their own exchange programs that they make available to the citizens of those countries. You get it? So, Opuni, I don't really know where you are coming from in that area. If you can explain it better for me, I can give you a better answer. Okay. Any other question? I think we've almost exhausted our time. Okay. It looks like there are no more questions. My number is on the screen. Open it, look on the screen. You see that the numbers, the information scrolling. You see the WhatsApp number there. Text me, don't call me. When you call me, I won't pick it. Send a text. And if I have to call you, I'll do that. Because I have a lot of people calling and testing. So I've told them I don't pay calls. I have a lot of that I'm doing. If I have to call you, then I'll call you. But you test me and mention Opuni, then I will know it is you so that we can talk about your situation. Fatwa is watching. I hope I'm mentioning the name well. Forgive me if I'm not. Fatwa is watching. Fatwa, where are you watching from? You are late. You may have to go back and watch the video. And I'm sure that you'll benefit from it if you do. So let us know where you are watching from, and if it's your first time joining us on our live session, let us know. Gifty Entry is also watching. Let's know where you are watching from, and if it's your first time, let us know. And please share the link. It's still 4 people who have shared it. 4 people have shared it. Please do share it. Share it with your friends. Let them know they can also benefit. Unless, of course, you are that selfish that you don't want other people to benefit from what you are getting. If you are selfish, don't share it. But if you are not selfish, then do share it. Share the link. It's just there. You click on share and share with your friends. Unless you are selfish. If you are not selfish, share. I hope I've made sense, or I've provided good answers to your question. I hope so. Please let me know in the comment. Has today's session been very beneficial to you? Has it been useful? Let me know. If it was useless too, let me know. Let me know. Maybe that will help so that I can plan it better for you. So let me know your observation in the comment. I'm waiting. Please put your observation in the comment. Maruli, good day, Maruli. Good day, Maruli. You are late. We're almost done. You have to go back and watch the video. But let us know where you are watching from. Adeleke, where did you go? We miss you. You are late today. You are welcome anyway. Those who are just joining us, make sure you watch the video, because there are very good questions that came up that we've talked about, which might be useful for you. So watch it and then learn from it. Mostly Adeleke will be here early, but I don't know what happened today. It's all good. I haven't even seen Olonka today. Mr. Olonka is missing in action. But I believe we've had a good session. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know your feedback. Has it been good? Was it good today? You learned something? Okay, Gifty is watching from La Paz. La Paz in Ghana. Temi say, I would like to know about visa interview and DS-160. I think we've talked about. We say hopefully next week we will do the visa interview thing. We will have a mock visa interview session. We'll have a mock visa interview session where I will put one of you on the screen, ask you questions, and then we will see how to answer the questions better so that you can go. DS-160 is the form that you fill for them to prepare you for the visa interview. So basically, it asks you for all the necessary information that they need for verification. Every answer you provide on the DS-160 or DS-260, whichever one, they are going to verify it and make sure that the information you've provided are true. So when you come for the interview and they're asking you questions, they know what they are asking you. If they don't ask you a question, maybe they verify and they know the answer already. Somebody said, but when you even go to the interview, they don't ask you for your bank statement. Yeah, they don't, because they've already checked if it is fake or not. They've already checked. They've done the verification. Your addresses you put there, they will go and check the address. They will go and check the address, everything. So that's what the DS-160 is for, so that they have all your information that they need for the interview. Yeah. So when you are putting any information you put on the DS-160, make sure it is true. Don't try to lie. Don't try to lie on your DS-160 or whichever form. Never lie. They know all the tricks in the book. Don't lie. They will find it. And when they find out that you are misrepresenting yourself, misrepresentation is a crime under the U.S. immigration law. It's a crime. If you misrepresent yourself, they can ban you from coming to the U.S. forever. Misrepresentation. So be very careful. I've done a whole video on that. Check it. Check it. When they deny you under 216C6A or something, check it. I've done a whole video on that. Okay. Tell me, I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Watch the videos that are on the platform. They will answer you. And if you are not following the page, do. Do. If you like YouTube, to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is very important. Very soon, more activities will be happening on the YouTube channel. So make sure that you are on both platforms so you don't miss anything. Yes, Adeleke is true. Nigeria is not part of the visa lottery. The reason is very simple. It's a legal reason. It's a legal reason. You know me. You people know. Those who know me know that my legal background makes me always read into the law. So everything that I come and tell you, if there is a law part to it, I've looked at it before I come and tell you, so that you have the right information. The visa lottery is for countries that don't have enough people applying to enter into the United States. That's why they did the visa lottery. So those countries that don't have more people coming to US, the visa lottery is supposed to have people from those countries to come to the US. From statistics, Nigeria have more people coming to the US, so they don't need to be part of the visa lottery. That's the reason. Adeleke. So you people are good. Nigerians, you are good. You're already here. We have enough Nigerians in America. So that is why. That is why. So if your country is part of the visa lottery, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. And like I said at the beginning of the session, I will be doing a lot more videos on the visa lottery, because the results will be coming out and I want you to prepare so you can get a visa. If your name is selected in the visa lottery, it doesn't mean that you automatically is coming to the US. No. You have to prove to the embassy why they should give you a visa to come. Because the visa lottery gives you a green card, which means that you are all set. You come as a package. You come into the system, you live your life well. 5 years, you can become a citizen. You get it? So it's very, very important. And I'll try to help you, those who will be picked, those whose names will be picked. Hope to help you to be able to get your visa. So share with your friends. Like I'm saying, I still see that Only 4 people have shared. You people are very selfish. It's now 6. Okay. You people are very selfish. You don't want other people to enjoy what you enjoy. So that is it. I hope there's no more. Adeleke says that school route is the surest for me. Of course, it's the surest. Use it, take advantage of it. Omo 12 is connecting from South Africa. Okay. Omo 12 says, what are you doing? We are talking about how to come to the US. Yeah. What are you doing? So we were answering questions from people, their questions that they have, and we've done a lot of question and answers, 2 hours of it. So you can go back and look at the questions and the answers that we've answered, and if it is beneficial to you, use it. Yeah, but make sure that next time when we are having live session, you come early. It helps. It helps. Yeah. And let's share the link with your friends, share with them, let them also benefit from it. So I'm going to be on it for 5 minutes, and then we can call it a night. I see Funke is now joining us. Funke, where are you connecting from? Let us know. You are late, but it's good all the same. Just go back and watch it. Bless is also joining now. If you are joining now, make sure you go back and watch it. A lot of good questions came up. We've answered them. Michael wants a work visa in the US. Michael, work visa, US is a bit different. I always say it's a bit different. It's not like I've seen a lot of people saying they are giving work in Europe and all those places. That's fine. I don't know about it, but US is a bit different. US work visa is not cut and dry. Before US will hire you from your country and sponsor you to come, you might be in a special field of expertise that US need. If US doesn't need, they won't sponsor you. Why would they do that? They have all the people here. Everybody is coming to US. Why would they come and sponsor you? That is the question. But if you are in the system, you get all the jobs that you want. You get it. So unless you are in the field of teaching or health professional, those are 2 areas you can, if you meet the requirement, like I've talked about earlier in the video, then you can get a work visa to come and work in those fields. You get it? So they are case by case basis. Go back and watch the video. I talked about it and see if it will answer your question. And I have several videos on how teachers can come and work here and how nurses or health professionals can come and work here. Go back and watch them if it aligns with your interests, and then take advantage of it. Yeah, take advantage of it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming, joining me tonight for this session. And make sure that you save the video for yourselves that you can reference and share it with your friends. Make sure you share it. I'll be watching. I'm going to check those who share it. Those who are sharing, I can see those who share. So I want to be able to see that you are sharing it. So do that, and then I will see you again. Make sure you are active on the platform. I will be putting a lot of content here, and that will benefit you. If you have any question, you can WhatsApp me, and then I'll see what I can do for you. Adeleke, you can chat with me tomorrow. I'll make myself available to you. Okay, so just send me a message so that we get the right time. All of you have a great night, and I'll see you again.